Hi there, I'm Jim Walker, and today I'm going to talk about the Uukha EVX EVO carbon glass limb medium 38. So I'm going to start by showing what my regular Hoyt Buffalo fires like, and then we'll do an unboxing of the new limbs, and then we'll try the new limbs on our Hoyt Buffalo bow. Okay, let's try to put this together. All right, we got our box, and we've got our limbs, and we're going to take the two limbs out. I've got a limb on the floor, nice. And of course, we got our riser adapters, so let's push this box aside. I brought with me a hex wrench and a wrench, just in case. Is not included in the box. So I had to go through my bag and figure out which one it was. So got it. Next, let's pull out the instructions. You know, we all read the instructions, right? So here is the instructions in French. There you go. My French is a bit rusty, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with one of the adapters, because remember, this is a Hoyt Buffalo, so it has to be taken apart, and the risers require the adapter to go the extra length. So we're going to start with one adapter here, and the instructions say, remove the screw from the limb, take care not to remove the spring and the pin. So let's go ahead and start with one limb. All right, so there's the limb, so let's go ahead and put it down here and hold and see what happens. Okay, that's very tight. All right, good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take the back part off. Alrighty, so the instructions say be careful about the pin, because there's a little pin in there. So we're going to put that back in, a little spring pin thing. Alright, a little pin on the end. Alright, so we're going to put that aside. Alright, so what we have is we now have the limb without the screw and the pin. I think it's called an assembly or something like that. Anyway, so now that we've got that, the picture says that we are going to take these fellas, and the goal is to remove, let's see. Okay, so the goal here is to remove it and then put it on here so that it will extend. So let's just go through that. Alrighty, so we're going to take this off. This is the way it comes, so this little piece on the side here. And we're going to take that off and put it down here. We're going to remove it, make sure not to drop the washer, and then that's going to be on there. We're going to put it here, and then little assembly gadget there. We're going to put that on, and we're going to screw it down. Loosely screw it on for the moment. Get down here. It's kind of tough. Get in there. All right. Okay, just gonna tighten it down just a little bit so we can see where we're at. Okay, good. And then the picture actually shows that it looks like this, and then you take the other gadget, the other one, and you put it here. And that's going to go there. It says, mount the adapter with the screws and washers, respect the screws length as shown in the drawing. So apparently the first one that I put on was a long one, and then the second one that I put on is the longer one. Okay. All right, makes sense to me. I don't know, let's see. Oh, they're the same. All right, so obviously I'm going to put that in there. Then I'm going to take that little bit right there, and what are we going to do with that? Oh, interesting. Apparently, we are going to take that little bit and put it back. It's kind of scrollsy. Got it in there, and this is just to hold it. So this has got to be, this right here has got to be obviously going to push all the way through. Come on, get in there. Wow, it's easier in the picture. All right. All right. There. And it's pretty flush, so you can't really see it once it's on. And that's really just to hold the adapter in place. And then we're going to tighten it down. Remember, there's these little plastic washers on there. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to write it. Boom. And boom, nice and tight. All right, well, we've done one, and that's what they look like. I imagine it's the same for the other one, so we're not going to cover that. So we're going to put that other one aside, and we're going to take our existing Hoyt Buffalo on here, and let's go ahead and remove the limb. Well, simple as that. Pull it off, take the new, and interesting. I don't really see whether it says it's the top or not. Interesting. So the writing on the back is one direction. So I'm assuming that the top one is the top one. I don't actually see that it says the top one, but I'm going to assume it's the top one because the writing is level. All right, so if this is the top one, then we're going to take the other side off. And this is the top of the Hoyt Buffalo Riser, of course. This, I'm assuming, is the top because the writing is top. And then we're going to slide it in, just like the normal Hoyt Buffalo. All right. So there you go. So it slides right in. It's got the little adapter, which is nicely tightened down. It just fits in just as nice as the regular Hoyt limb, which is, I believe, a formula limb. And that's about it. So the next thing I'm going to do is go through the process of tightening it all down and kind of locking it in place, getting my string on, and we're going to test it. All right, so here we go. Okay, we've strung the bow up, and we are ready to go. This is the Uukha Limbs, so here's what she looks like. There you go. Very pretty. All right, so first time I fired these, so this will be fun. We're going to try to get a feel for how it pulls and then how it sounds. So here we go. if you can hear the difference, but there is a subtle difference. Both the Hoyt Buffalo limbs and the Uukha limbs are pretty quiet, as you can hear. Really all you hear is the sound of the arrow hitting the target. Really solid. I'm liking this so far, so I'm going to continue playing with it. Now again, this is a few pounds less than the original 45 pounds I had, so it'll be interesting how it goes, but so far I'm liking what I'm feeling, so news to follow. Okay, so these are the first 6 shots I fired out of the new Uukha limbs, and not too bad, 20 yards. Pretty tight. I haven't tuned it yet. I can see that I need to drop my point down a little bit, but otherwise, very pretty.